Hi, I'm Colleen Lerch with Delinea, and today we're going to talk about identity lifecycle management. Now, we're also going to go through the benefits because right now everything you do is manual. We want to talk through the benefits of the automating that because we all know permissions are not a set it and forget it kind of thing. But when you do it manually, it's a lot of cumbersome processes that go on. But we're going to walk through that and we're going to tell a little story along the way. So, first of all, we're going to start with that life cycle, the joiner, mover, and leaver, right? Those are 3 levels. But let's talk through Oliver. We're going to hire Oliver into the company. Oliver is an accounts payable clerk, and he's getting hired into the finance team. So when you do it manually, this is the process today. Oliver joins the company. HR enters his stuff into, say, Workday. And then HR puts in a ticket to IT to create a digital identity. Once they create a digital identity, Oliver's going to get access to, say, Slack and email. But it's not done. The IT department then puts in a ticket to the SAP admin so that Oliver can get access to the SAP. So that's fine, right? The problem is that this process takes about a week. And so what is Oliver doing for that full week, right? He's joining the company, he's kind of drinking coffee and hanging out with his friends during work. That's probably not a good thing because you lost a week of productivity from Oliver. But once he gets all that access, Oliver did so well at his job that he's going to get a promotion. That's the mover process. This process starts all over again with the manual. HR enters his new title into Workday. IT needs to change Oliver's permissions, but because sometimes the managers don't know what Oliver's permissions need to be, they say just duplicate the access for somebody else, right? On the team. This is where you start getting into a little bit of issues because then he could be overprivileged and then it could be non-compliant. But that's not all. We're bypassing that and we're moving on because Oliver's been at the company so long, Oliver's now going to retire. Yay, Oliver, right? So this process starts all over again. HR enters his last day into Workday. Great. We're excited for Oliver. Would have a retirement party and everything. Puts in a ticket to IT to revoke Oliver's access. The problem is some of the issues started here. So now we might have orphaned accounts because we're not sure what Oliver had access to. And this is where your security problems become an issue. This process takes a lot of time to do, and teams are becoming pretty inefficient in doing it. So, but what if you could automate it? What if there was a better way? So, if we get rid of this manual process all the way through here, and we automate it. So let's talk through what that would look like. So now we're going to take your HR system and we're going to integrate it with your ILM. Efficiency, right? But there's more. Let's talk through this so you can fully understand this. So we're going to hire Oliver again, but with this automated process. So we hire Oliver into the accounts payable because, he's a finance guy. HR enters his stuff into Workday. Automatically, his digital identity is created. He gets birthright access to Slack and email, and his permissions for SAP are automatically granted because of his role. Day 1. No lost productivity for Oliver. We're loving Oliver today. We're loving Oliver so much that he's going to get a promotion. So, instead of this manual process, again, HR puts his new title into Workday, and automatically his privilege change. There's no compliance issue. There's no scope creep. It's automatic because of his title. How fabulous is that? Now, we're going to move on to leaver because Oliver, again, has been doing such a great job. We're going to promote Oliver this time. He got a raise with his new promotion, so he's bought some lottery tickets. We're going to say Oliver won the lottery. Woohoo, Oliver. So now Oliver's going to leave because he's bought a house on the beach. He's going to go relax all day. HR puts his last day into Workday, and automatically everything that Oliver had access to, all of his permissions, have been revoked. There's no orphaned accounts. There's no scope creep to deal with. It is all automated from the point of entry for Oliver all the way to his last day when he leaves for whatever reason. So not only does this increase efficiency, but this ensures that throughout his life cycle, he has what he needs when he needs it at the time that he needs it. And it keeps the entire organization secure. So I hope this helped you understand the efficiency and the security that comes along with integrating your HR system with your identity lifecycle management. But if you need more information, we have a lot of resources on delinea.com for you. Go check it out.